Hello folks, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. I'm 𝘊𝘰𝘳𝘀𝑗𝑠, and I've begun building a SPAM, a self-powered oxygen machine over here, and between episodes I also created a little bit of a barrier. One, because our water is getting a little too cold with that ice in there, and two, this area just needs to be cooled down when this thing is rocking like it is. We in fact almost lost the dupe. Turner here was in even worse shape, which leads me to believe we should make an infirmary at some point here too. What do we need to do for that? As it turns out, hospital, medical equipment, a toilet, a mess table, no industrial machinery. Okay. Should we make it just underneath this washroom or put it up here maybe? Well, hopefully we can manage the oxygen and our CO2 and chlorine doesn't get up to here, so let's do it in here. We'll make a washroom back here, a toilet, put those guys in, and then we're gonna need, what is it under? Medicine, triage cot. Put 2 of those in. Disease clinic. Revives incapacitated duplicants. Or sick bay. What is all the difference between these things? I really don't know. Can we put an apothecary in there? I wonder if that counts or not. We'll put a hand sanitizer in there. No, we won't. We just wire in a sink. Does it matter though? I don't think it does. I don't think it does. Well, if you guys have ideas about how I can improve this later, definitely let me know. We're gonna put in that, pardon me, we'll put in a disease clinic. And I'm gonna leave a space between those two so we can put in a little bit of art and stuff and things. A ladder bed? I have not noticed that before. That's cool. We might play with those. Stamina 200%, stamina 100%. Okay, no we won't. We'll do the comfy beds, but we need the plastic, of course. Okay, build things, my pretties. Meanwhile, I also need the copper worked on here. I guess they are working on it. There we go. Poor Turner. We should have Stinky doing the doctoring. Yeah, there you go. Checking up on him. Very good. Because you want your plumber to be your doctor. You know, maybe it works for certain areas of anatomy. We don't know. Gonna turn this up a little bit, and we might as well. Should we wire it in? I don't think we should. I think they can use the washroom right up here, and this is just here to satisfy the room requirement. Oh, plumbed wash station. We do need a wash station. And the mess table. I forgot about the mess table. Okay, then I don't see why we don't do this better then. Try again, try again. Plumbed wash station. I missed that. Let's speed it up. Insufficient oxygen generation, is that right? I guess so. But it could just be because these guys are... Well, you're only emitting 160, so you're doing 300. We could probably use an extra one of those down here, I think is what the game is telling me. We only have iron on hand right now, which is a problem. So when the copper comes out, we'll use it. I was working on, yes, this long piece of wiring too, to power a metal refinery. Oh my. We're going to throw in a brine. No, we'll just throw in a little bit of water here. We'll enable auto bottle. And we just want to be able to catch it as it goes in. We don't need a whole lot, just enough to transfer heat around. I may have to consider taking out a few of these because this is crazy effective right now. Fine-tune it, if you will. Yeah, nobody's carrying the water right now. Maybe we should put in a pole over here. Although I'm not sure it's necessary in the long run. It's just going to take them a long time to get back and forth for now. But once this is up and running, they should never have to service it, is the hope. Okay, there you go. You got your water. A little bit more. Oh, okay. That's fine. Hopefully it'll spread out a little bit more on its own. But that's good enough anyways. Just to spread out the heat. Aid in thermal uptake. I don't know. Words. Turn our ceiling up pretty good. That's nice. Medicine. So, actually, hold on. Yeah, we'll go with the sink right here. So if they do use this washroom, they gotta pop out and wash their hands. And what were the other requirements? Medical equipment, toilet, mess table. That's right. It was the mess table I was missing. We'll put 2 of those. Sick bay and disease clinic. And can we still fit another bed? No. No, we cannot. Okay, then. What do we put instead here then? I'm tempted to actually undo that again. No, yeah, we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna get rid of one of these. We're just gonna have one mess table. And it's gonna be hospital signed, so that's good. Turner, you almost healed up, dude. Excellent. You had a terrible meal. We have started to make food again, as you can see. It's coming in. No, not duplicate skills. Choose a blueprint. No dupes, so we're gonna go with the oxalite here. And hopefully it gets stored in here quickly. Cooking up that gristleberry. Alright, back to this. You throw the disease clinic here, the sick bay here, have a second bed there. We'll get some of that material back, that'll be nice. Yeah. I had to put in, well, we're gonna have to put in a new transformer here to power this guy up. So I really am waiting on them to do the last bunch of copper. Oh, we need more yet. Okay. Do another 40 crafts. I really want to move away from the rock crusher for refining our metals, which is why I'm doing that there in the first place. And I figure it's so cold over here right now, the heat's not going to be a bad thing. It'll all work out in the end. I should really... Oh yeah, you need coolant as well. So this water, yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, right. Because of the way priorities work, that will never quite work. So, what I do instead is we prioritize the steel refinery first, and then we continue. So that when the refinery needs coolant, it will do it. There, we don't need to replace that one. There it goes. Filling up on coolant. And so they're finally building this, and then hopefully we'll get that in pretty soon. And we can start working on refining some of this stuff. If I want to do like, I don't know, 60. Effects, copper, 100 kilograms. So the difference being the rock crusher, I think it's only 50% efficient. Yeah, it is. It's, which is not great. So I'm actually going to turn that down to 3 because I think we have enough to get that thing going. We just need a little bit there. Okay, is this a room now? It is. We have a hospital. We don't have any medicine, but we have a hospital. Good. And then you're almost ready to go. So close, dude. So close. Of course, I didn't plumb this. Oh, we'll plumb them. There we go. We'll merge up right there. Beauty. Is that it? We got power? We got power. Waiting for materials. Okay. We can also deconstruct that, I think. Hold on a second. No, we will put a little more water in because it's wanting to... Oh, no. Wait, it just spread. Just literally just spread. Okay. Get rid of it. We're good. And we're pretty built over here, so if pressure is above 500 grams, we're gonna ship out the oxygen. Which means we're gonna be done with these guys soon. So the idea here, for anyone who doesn't know, is these guys, the electrolyzers, they create oxygen and hydrogen. They take water and split it into oxygen and hydrogen. 888 grams of oxygen, which is enough for 8 dupes, plus 0.88 of a dupe. And then 112 grams of hydrogen. The hydrogen will go up and whatnot. At first, I'll have to prime this system, which I will do. I haven't done the piping yet, so let's see about that. Now, this is also going to tie into the AETN. It's also going to tie into this area, because when we ship out our hydrogen to use for power, it only makes sense to use as much... What am I trying to say here? to put as much heat as we can into the hydrogen, because when the hydrogen is burned, it results in a net loss of heat overall for the base. So that's what we're going to do. I'm almost thinking, how am I going to do this? See, this is the problem. The power spine is over here. Power spine. I'm using Nathan's term now. The main bus is over here. And I kind of don't want to have to ship the hydrogen that far, but I guess it makes more sense to ship the hydrogen over here than it does to try and extend another power system over there. So that's what we'll do. We'll have a hydrogen generator here. And what are these guys taking in? 100 grams a second of hydrogen gas, which will leave us 12 grams per second. And this happens to take 10. So we're going to have a net positive for hydrogen. And how I'm going to deal with that, I think, is we'll put a reservoir, a gas reservoir in here, maybe a bunch of them across here, that will hold hydrogen and will be a place for that extra hydrogen to live for a time. So we'll get rid of those. That'll be the first step in that. Hey, looky here. Watch the heat bloom. Yeah. That's partly why it's necessary to put the water there. And we could consider having this actually output here and then flow down to a metal tile, or not a metal tile, opposite thing, I think. Have it almost drop on the head and then, I don't know, it's fine for now. The copper's coming out hot is the thing. So when this water gets too hot, we'll have to swap it out. It may not though, because we're kind of cooling down with these pipes anyways, and the water's quite cool. So that's fine. Excellent. This isn't being used. That's good. Beauty. Okay. We're still getting slime. Oh no, hypothermia. Okay. Well, that's fine. Hypothermia is just fine. I have to figure out what I'm doing here. So part of this is we're going to need some radiant gas pipe, and that takes ore. Thermally reactive, so gold would really be the best way. The water we bring in is going to be cool. So we're going to use that to cool the oxygen in this area. So, yeah, we're going to have basically a gas radiator and a liquid radiator in the same space to hopefully even out the temperatures. Again, it's a bit of an issue that this is so cold. And I'm going to address that by removing half of these. Or just over half, if you prefer. These are also filled with 2,000 kilograms of ice as well. Nice job, Harold. And that should reduce the amount of cooling that is happening in there, because we're getting down to like 13 degrees C, which is too cold. I just would love things to be around 20 degrees, and you can see this part of the base is a little warm. We're okay over here. It's not too bad, but we do have some heat getting in down here. In fact, this should probably be insulated tile across the bottom. Probably dig out a little more here though, so we'll see. Oh, yeah, we do have crowded smooth hatch. And I can't remember what these guys do. They excrete refined metal. They eat ore. Oh, and drop out metals? Yeah, when fed metal ore. I wonder if it's a one-to-one relationship, because I don't know. I don't know how much they eat and how much they drop. I'm expecting it's a one-to-one, but I'm not gonna probably do anything with them anyways. Stone hatches, on the other hand, hold on. They excrete coal, and they take in different kinds of rock. But we'll feed them probably igneous and sedimentary. Igneous, I believe you can replenish with the use of a volcano. That's for much farther down the line. Because we're going to have enough of it for the the short to medium term. So yeah, okay, the stone hatch is going to go away. I think the smooth hatch is just going to die. We'll just make barbecue out of it. And we do need to get an automated critter killer. But for the time being, we're just going to take smooth hatch eggs and turn them into omelets. Forever and ever and ever. Maximum of 8 critters. Yeah, that's right. Wow, it's a tough one, isn't it? It's beating the hell out of our dupes. There it goes. Barbecue for somebody. There's 6 hatches there, 3 hatches there. Okay, we need to get rid of a couple of old hatches. Can I look at them individually? No, I cannot. You're age 9. You're age 47. And your reproduction at 17%. Okay, we'll take care of you. Age 9. Age 16. Age 31. Because we get another young one up here that just hatched. So we're going to replace... Wow, Player X? Is that... No, that's the critter. I thought Player X was getting hurt that fast. Age 9. Yeah, a lot of them are age 9. Age 28. And that'll be the last one, because this one will get wrangled out. Okay. I've been putting this off for long enough, I guess. I think we're going to bring the power from over here. So we're going to make that out of copper. That's a lot. That's a lot on here, but it should be fine. Not enough materials, huh? That's disappointing. Well, we got more copper to make, so... I am thinking of redoing this farm, maybe after the next harvest. Because I don't think I'm ever going to use this bottom row again. Unless we were to redesign this and put carbon in the bottom and do the mushrooms here. And that's an idea. Do the mushrooms down here and do the... these guys up here. We'll just put in 2 layers of carbon dioxide. Take out this here. Yeah, we could. We would have to actually straighten the whole thing up a little bit. Move that to the side. Actually, no. Remove these. One of these. I don't know. I'm going to think about that because I don't like it being asymmetrical and stuff. It's already kind of wonky enough, so I suppose anything we rebuild will be better. How's this going? Still good. Still radiating. Still cooling off that steam. I mean, super hot down here, but maybe at some point I'll bring this down and try and trap the steam so that it doesn't pass by. I mean, it's not passing by. The heat's passing by. All right, so the whole point of this thing is that the water coming in is going to cool down the oxygen. So, not the hydrogen, though. So we'll do just that. I think that should be enough to cool down the oxygen. But we'll use this reactive pipe. We can get rid of some of that. Doesn't need to have priority. Yeah, that'll be fine. We just won't bother hooking it up yet. So that'll cool down the oxygen. And then the oxygen itself... I could do a more complicated loop, right? Where we take the... Is there a temperature sensor? Please say there is. Huh? Light sensor, timer sensor, germ sensor. Maybe there is. No, there's got to be. There's got to be a temperature sensor. What am I looking for here? Thermosensor. My gosh, it's right there. It's not really what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of an inline sensor. It would probably be in here if we did have one. Just like how they have liquid pipe sensors, they don't have them with the Atmo conduction panel. Carries liquid, allowing extreme temperature exchange with overlapping buildings. I didn't even know that was a thing. That's cool. I don't think I'm going to use it, but... Well, not at this moment anyways, but maybe in the future. Maybe, like, up here somewhere. Is that a... Oh yeah, we can build it behind. We can build it behind that. That would be really handy. To, say, take the water from here, pass it behind there to cool it off or warm it up or whatever. Get it to an even temperature anyways. And then chuck it off over here, or even in here, because, well, the way I'm building the system right now will probably have to change. I'm banking on using this cold water, and that will help cool off the oxygen, because the oxygen is quite warm as it comes out. I think 70 degrees, if I remember correctly. So we'll have to do that. I got to work out all the ventilation though. So oxygen is going to come into the base. So we're going to put a series of vents. Well, we got a print. It's a long way round, but I think that'll be fine. So it'll eject here. If it can't, then it'll go farther, and so on until it's all backed up, and then we'll have to store it somewhere. Maybe we'll use a space down here. That's maybe a good idea. If we get some airflow tiles. And we build some gas reservoirs. Oh gosh, they're so huge, I forgot. They're so massive. Oh, Clay, why do you do this to me? Every time I play this game, I remember the fact that liquid storage is very small, but liquids are not compressible. Gases are. So I feel like the gas reservoirs are just too large. Anyways, choose a blueprint. We'll take the copper. Thank you very much, and move on. Anyways, we got some things to build. I will continue to work on piping, probably between episodes, and maybe having a double-decker layer of these reservoirs would do the trick. Yeah, something like that. I'll probably remove this ladder, and we'll work it out. Anyways, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you're still enjoying the series. If you are, please consider subscribing. I need those subscribes, you know, for my self-esteem and YouTube official things. Yeah, that's enough for me. One thing I will say is have a look at Discord. We have a community gaming session coming up this Saturday, 3 p.m. Canadian Atlantic time. Get on the Discord and check out the event there. It should be in your local time. We're going to do a little Jackbox party pack to start things off, and then try and continue our game of Civ 6. But it all depends on who shows up and what the flavor or what the general feel is in the community, because we're flexible on those days. Nothing's set in stone. The one thing that is set in stone is patrons and YouTube members. They get first dibs on slots in games that are slot restrictive. All right, that's it for now. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.